Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I am going to be teaching you CSS styling using mobile first approach. Now what's mobile first approach and what is the essence of mobile first approach? Now mobile first approach is the concept of, first of all, styling for your mobile devices first before considering to do the responsiveness for your tablet and your desktop. Now take a look at this code. You'd notice that in this code, we first of all style for our desktop. And when we got to this point, we now did some responsiveness for our tablet first and then mobile, right? But in mobile first approach, you first of all style for your mobile, and then later you would consider your tablets and your desktop. That's the way first mobile approach is. Now, what's the difference? Now, first of all, let us look at Facebook, a very popular application that we all know. 98% of Facebook users visit the application using their mobile device. About 2% use that application from their desktop, right? It means that more mobile users visit the application. And what is the implication of this? Now look at this code. Because this code by default is designed to run for desktop. By default, is designed to run for desktop. And we now did responsiveness for mobile. Now look at the problem here. Our code runs from top to bottom, okay? So what happens is, if it detects a desktop application, it's going to run normally, right? But if it now detects a mobile device or a tablet trying to access this application, it would then look for this condition. It would have first run from top to bottom, right? It would have first run from top to bottom before finding this condition for a mobile device, which takes more memory. Do you see it? That's the problem. It would have taken more memory and it will have made it slower. Okay, so when you do mobile first approach, because your first design approach was for mobile, right? Once the application runs, by default it picks up that code for mobile, right? So because we now have less desktop users, it is till then it would now consider this condition, right, which is at the bottom. So that is the difference, and so that's why I would recommend using mobile first approach for most applications, except for enterprise applications used by companies, because most applications that are used by companies are mostly on desktop, right? So how are we going to, how do we do this mobile first approach design? First of all, now let's take this code. Let us first of all comment everything here. To comment it, just highlight everything, right? You can do a Control A and then you hold down your command /, and that's it. We have commented it. By commenting it, right, this code no longer have effects on what it looks like. So let's go and view it and see what it looks like. So we are back to just HTML, right? The CSS has no effect on it again. Back to it. So how do we do mobile first approach? Now let's go to our code. Of course, we will do some copying and pasting so that we don't have to write a lot of things. Let's copy this guy, right? Paste here. Now you see this guy. This guy is saying, let me save. Now look at this. This guy says grid template column 5 times, but for mobile we only want this thing to appear just 1 per row. So we'll reduce this thing, remove all this, remove this, save your work, and we have this. And when you're designing for mobile, first of all, when you're using your mobile first approach, create and inspect and make sure it is by default to mobile, right? By default. So you have this, so you see what it's going to look like on a mobile phone. So look at here, it's iPhone 12 Pro. Secondly, what we're going to do here is let's copy this card and image. Okay, copy everything here. copy everything here. Yes. Paste. We have this. Now, taking shape, right? But let me open it and see what's going to look like on a desktop. So this is it. So this is a mobile first approach. Now, it shows like this across all devices, one item per row, okay? But now it's not looking nice on our desktop, but it's looking okay on our mobile. Now that we have designed for mobile, let's now do some responsiveness for our tablet and then our desktop. Okay, to do that, let's go to this code and copy this guy, right? So we want to do for our, let's do for our tab now. Let's do for our tab now. Now, in mobile first approach, we'll use minimum width rather than maximum width, right? So we are saying that minimum means this should be, you know, the least. Anything more than that, this styling will apply for it. Anything with this value or something greater, it will apply for it, right? So we're going to come here and say, let's do this. Let's say 768, yeah, for a tab level, and we can do repeats, right? 3 1 FR, save your work, and then let's see what it looks like on a tab, right? So this is what it looks like on a tab. And for desktop, now that we have designed for a tab, now let's design for a desktop. Also copy this guy and come here, paste this guy and do this 1 to 2 4. Make sure it's also minimum width and change this guy to 5. And then we have this. So let's see what it's going to look like on a tab. So look at it, and on our mobile, this is what it looks like. So this is how to design using your mobile first approach. Guys, believe me, this is better for applications that will be mostly visited by mobile devices. This is way better. It will help for memory optimization and speed, right? So that's it. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe, like, and share if you find any value in this video. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.